Namaste viewers, I am Shivani Sharma, mentor, Innovation Hub, Kalimpong Science Center, and I welcome you to the KSC channel. It's time for a science teachers meet. On the third day of March, the curator had invited all the science teachers from some of the high schools in the valley. The invited schools being Ramlal Dahal High School, Ganesh High School, St. Augustine School, Kumudini Homes, SUMI and St. Mary's School. The main agenda of the invitation was to discuss about the aims and objectives of Innovation Hub, some of which are: number 1, to engage our youth in creative hobbies and activities in science. Number 2, to foster problem-solving ability and project-based learning. Number 3, to provide hands-on or practical learning and engagement in the process of science, technology and innovation. Fourthly, to solve the local problems through practical-based research and with innovative and creative thinking. Fifth, to recognize, encourage and facilitate local innovation in science and technology. Moving on, Smart Irrigation System. The Smart Irrigation System is an Arduino-based electronic model prepared by the members of the Innovation Hub. Using this system, irrigating an entire field is as easy as watering a pot at home. It uses a soil moisture sensor to detect the humidity of the soil, and if the water content in the soil falls below a certain threshold value, the water pump automatically turns on and provides water to the entire field. And once the humidity in the soil crosses a threshold value, then the pump automatically turns off. A 5-volt relay switch is used to turn the AC pump on. Break and remake. The Innovation Hub on the 7th of May organized a Tor for Jor contest, which in its literal English translation stands for Break and Remake Contest, amongst the enrolled members of the Hub. Almost all of the members of the Hub had keenly participated in the contest, as it was the first ever competitive activity which the Hub had organized after the enrollment of the members. Certificates were awarded to each of the participating members. Moving on, welcome KVK. The Innovation Hub had organized a lecture cum interactive program on the 15th of May, and the keynote speaker was Dr. Subrata Manna from Darjeeling Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Kalimpong. He, being a computer programmer with the KVK, delivered a wonderful lecture on computer technology and interacted one-on-one with the members of the Innovation Hub. Next, we have all the way from Sikkim. On May 27th, the Innovation Hub managed to get a very special dignitary to be with them, all the way from another state. The keynote speaker of the lecture cum interactive program being Dr. Sudarshan Tamang, who is the assistant professor with the Sikkim University. Despite being so busy with the university work, Dr. Tamang had managed to prepare a very interactive presentation on solar energy. Outreach program yet again. The curator set out for an outreach program. So, on the 10th of May, he, along with the education assistant, visited Chandramaya High School in Pudung, which is on the outskirts of Kalimpong town. After their visit to Chandramaya High School, they headed back to those schools which are located in the heart of Kalimpong. Those schools being Mount Carmel School, Saptashi Gyanpith, Indo-Tibetan School and Bethlehem. The topic of discussion, of course, being Innovation Hub and the perks that comes along with being a member of the Hub. The forms were distributed in each school with the hope that they would very soon be part of the Science Center family. First visit of the sunny month. It was on the very sunny day of 2nd of June that the curator went on to visit various schools and colleges in and around Kalimpong. 2 of the colleges were on the list, one being Kalimpong College and the other being on the beautiful valley of Pedong Degree College. He also visited St. George Higher Secondary School. During their visit to the various institutions, they had notified the school authorities about the Innovation Hub and the facilities that comes along with being a member of the hub. And lastly, distributed all the forms and brochures provided by the National Council of Science Museums. It's time for an idea contest. On the 3rd day of June, the curator, along with the education assistant, visited one of the oldest primary schools of Kalimpong, Junior Basic School. This school is one of the first few schools which were set up by the British during their rule in India. The curator and his team had taken along with them some scientific and innovative models which were prepared by the members of the hub. A proper explanation of the same was provided to the entire school. Keen interest was shown by both the students as well as the teachers in those models displayed. At the end of the model exhibition, the curator announced the idea contest which was going to be held in the school. All the students were encouraged to participate. Alright viewers, that's it for this edition. I'll be back with the latest updates in the next one. Namaste.